Great news for Virginia CPAs and taxpayers. Tax conformity is now law. Governor Bob McDonnell signed legislation that conforms Virginia tax code with Internal Revenue Code, advancing tax conformity dates from December 31st of 2010 to December 31st of 2011. This is a big part of the Virginia Society of CPAs legislative agenda each year.
It's very important to pass tax conformity as quickly as possible because it basically tells tax preparers and taxpayers how to prepare their taxes in terms of what federal issues they can claim on their Virginia return, what they can't. And it's really important that this happen as quickly as possible because we're already in the midst of the 2011 tax filing season, and CPAs, tax preparers, and taxpayers need to know what the rules are that affect their 2011 returns.
It passes every year. The key is how soon does it pass. When the governor signs that legislation on April the 1st, there have been many tax returns already filed, which have been filed under the previous law, which are therefore may be wrong. So now you're back telling the public that they have to amend tax returns to conform with current state law. It's not a very popular position to be in.
As in years past, VSCPA members played a critical role in communicating the importance of passing tax conformity legislation early. They wrote to their legislators and also met with them personally on CPA Assembly Day, January the 17th. Because the bill contains an emergency clause, it is effective immediately upon the governor's signature. The legislation restores conformity to certain provisions of the federal earned income tax credit for taxable year 2011 for the purposes of Virginia's low-income taxpayer income tax credit. Taxpayers should also note, though, that there is an additional and separate legislation addressing conformity with Section 199 of the Internal Revenue Code. These bills, which have not gotten through the entire legislative process, address deductions for Virginia income tax purposes for taxable years beginning on and after January 1st of 2012. So the legislation should not impact this filing year. Stay tuned to the VSCPA Session Watch page for more information on tax conformity and other issues impacting Virginia's CPAs.